Hello everybody, welcome to Having to Roll Till Death Says to Us Part, our tabletop roleplay gaming series. My name is Oliver, and I am here with Robin, my player. I will be your storyteller and your dungeon master. For today, we are playing our one-on-one Dungeons & Dragons campaign, continuing The Land of Vampires. The Land of Vampires was written by our friends over at Grove Guardian Press, who creates content for one-on-one duet D&D RPG style games. If you want to go check out some of their content, they've got some good one-shots, some good little mini campaigns down there, some fiction as well if you're into that. It's in the About section on the Twitch. Robin, do we have any announcements today?
Yes, as well as catching us here on Twitch every Sunday for our two-person D&D game, every Thursday for our Just Chatting, and every Friday for Oliver's Gaming. You can also catch us on pretty much all other forms of social media. All the links are in the About Us section here on our Twitch page. We also have a growing Discord community that we would love for people to come, be a part of, hang out with us, chat between streams. There is an announcement currently. It is currently September.
Is it?
That means it is September. All of September. That means you get 30% off new subs for the whole month of September. Another announcement would be that we are away next weekend. We are away to camp out in a field for 4 days to enjoy some LARPing. So we will be away from the Thursday. So that means there'll be no D&D stream next week, but don't worry, we'll be back the week after. And I think that's everything.
That's everything. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you never know, you might have a favorite streamer that you want to give that discounted sub to. Doesn't have to be us. There's some good streamers out there. Okay, do you want to jump in and play some D&D?
Yes. Okay. I'm going to open my character sheet.
Good. Yeah, please open your character sheet.
I was like, what did I forget to do? Oh, open my character sheet.
Yeah. I actually just realised I had my dice elsewhere until kind of just now. But it's fine, I don't need dice. Be fine. So I'll recap while you get your character sheet up. Last time, Annelisse travelled to the mountain range with guidance of the Heart of the Mountain and her newly acquired curse of wolf lycanthropy. The party rescued a white stag from bondage in a goblin hut. The creature led them to a consecrated ritual site in a cave, and they also overcame a few obstacles that were placed seemingly by Drago long ago, as it becomes apparent that the cave is an entrance to the Fane of Arduenne. In the Fane, Annelisse and Varuk find themselves in a landscape surrounded by wooded foothills and beautiful mountains all around. And Annelisse and Varuk also then fought off a few undead hounds that were chasing after the stag that they followed here. Once rescued, the stag revealed itself to be a shapeshifter named Belladolfi, who informed them that the Archfey may not be so easy to reunite with her heart. So Annelisse, I'm pretty sure you are pretty banged up, aren't you? You had a pretty hard fight, right?
Yes, no, I like very, very hurt. Like, there was like a lot of blood on me, and there wasn't as much blood on me before.
Yeah, I think Varuk's pretty hammered as well, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So last we left at Annelisse, Belladolfi had just explained to you that the Lady of the Mountains is in a bit of a rage, and she might not be able to. She might not be very easily persuaded to be reunited with the heart.
So, I'm sure you said before, but is it still safe for us to just, like, rest here for a little bit? Like, I mean, I say a little bit, I mean, like, a whole night might actually be quite good.
We might be able to do that. I mean, this is my home, after all.
Just if... The way that you say it, when you say that, she's in a bit of her age and things like that, I feel like perhaps her full strength might be a good idea, no?
Oh, yes. You do look like you've been through a lot.
Oh, like really, I have. Like, now so, ignore the injuries here. Those are old. Well, they're not that old. They're like 6 days old. I really should be keeping better track of that. Anyway, that's like a future Annelisse problem. But these are old injuries, and this is all new injuries, and I am like not feeling too great. And like every time I stand up, I feel like the whole room's moving. Is everything moving, or is that just me?
No, I think best you rest for a while.
Okay, I'm going to rest right here, okay? And she kind of like drops down and just kind of like, she's just going to take a nap right here.
Okay. Well, remember as well, like, well, I mean, do you want to just take a short rest, or are you going to attempt a long rest?
I mean, I'm like tapped out. So if we're about to go and fight something big, it might be a bit challenging. But I guess we could go for a short rest, and I'll take some potions. Maybe that's a better idea.
It's up to you. You're the player.
Okay. Well, we'll take a short rest. Roll some hit dice. And take some potions.
Okay. I'm just saying. Remember that a long rest doesn't mean like 8 hours of sleep. It can be just like hanging out.
Okay, I'm going to attempt a long rest in that case then.
Okay.
Attempt a long rest. And see if they can sort of regain some of their strength.
Okay, so Belladolfi will take you to her place, her pad. It's yeah.
Welcome to my crib.
Welcome to the mountain crib, y'all. Yeah. So, it's this housing, but it's not a 5-star hotel. You do get some peace here though, and Belladolfi will try and make you as comfortable as possible. I'm just gonna say, you get short rest. It will be 8 hours though, so I imagine you'll be sleeping and things like that.
Short rest, did you say? Yeah.
No. Oh, I thought you said long rest.
I did say long rest, but you just said short rest here, so I was just double checking.
Oh, did I? No, I said, so hang on. What do you want? Do you want to do you want to try and do a long rest, or try and do a
long rest? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you get all the stuff for your long rest.
Okay.
Okay. Is there anything you'd like to talk about during those 8 hours?
Yes. So you said that she is, like in a rage. Now, when you say that she's in a rage, does that mean she's going to, like, try to hurt us when we try to bring her back? Does she not want to come back?
Well, yes, it's not the fact that she doesn't want to come back. It's been an age since her betrayal. Arduenne's not whole. This is, you hold her heart around your neck. It's not a simple case of being able to have the faculties and the presence of mind to see things clearly when your soul is broken into pieces.
I guess that is fair. Well, hopefully we can go to where she may be, and we present this back, and hopefully it'll be fine. Her sister was fine, but very tired. I guess it is just a case. We'll see what she does.
Well,
there is one thing that I found a little bit strange, though. You've known her a long time, no?
Yes.
Does she have any connection with the werewolves?
The werewolves?
Yes, I went to speak with the werewolves. They had a tapestry. They had her heart, and they had the tapestry up on the wall, and it was this beautiful depiction of who I assume to be her.
Oh, okay. No, I know who you're talking about. Yes, the gift that those people have was once a gift, although now it acts more like a curse.
Once a gift.
Yes, from the Lady of the Mountains.
But now, is it not still a gift? They talked about it as if it was a gift. They said it was a gift.
Well, now they are transformed against their will.
Oh. I see. And she kind of, like when she's speaking to her, she's kind of covering her arm a little bit, pulling the fabric down a wee bit more and things like that, just trying to, clearly looking a little bit upset and a bit distraught about the situation, but just fully understanding it more. Well, I guess we should probably get ready to get going, and we can go. Do you know whereabouts exactly that she would be?
Yes. So this would have been a conversation like a couple of hours into your rest, or an hour into your rest, maybe even immediately. So you have time to discuss strategy. So Belladolfi will tell you. So there is one complication.
Oh, goody. I love complications. Go for it.
Arduenne's anger has magically manifested a terrible creature. And I believe that defeating this creature is critical to fully returning Arduenne to her full self again. With the help of Heart.
Sorry. What does the creature look like?
It is a terrible creature. It's born of Arduenne's hate. You have to see it to truly understand it.
Okay, so we head to the big creature, kill the big creature, take the heart to Anduin comes back, and then we're all good.
Yes, the problem is that together Arduenne and this creature may not be so easy to defeat.
Wait, I thought you said it's the creature that we have to defeat, not Anduin.
It is part of her.
Oh.
It is manifested from her.
Well, I've been told I've got a bit of a way with words. Perhaps there is another way against this creature. Maybe there is a way of, calming her anger down a bit first. We could try that. If that does not work, we then fight the creature.
I'm glad you suggested that, because I think that is the best chance of defeating this creature. If someone were to distract Arduenne and someone were to confront the creature, and she kind of looks between the two of you.
Oh, we should probably decide that. Okay. So, yes, one of us, distracts Anduin, maybe tries to calm her down. The other person goes off and defeats the creature. Do we rock, paper, knife this, or,
Boulder parchment shears.
Well, I said boulder parchment shears.
Yeah. Well, Varuk will just kind of look a little bit concerned, So I mean, how much easier is it going to be to kill the creature if someone's distracting it? Well, neither will be easy. It's either have... The creature will definitely be tougher to defeat if Arduenne's not distracted. However, since there is only 3 of us, our forces will be divided if one of us distracts Arduenne. I'm afraid if it were me, as I've known her so long, her interest in me has long gone.
Well, that makes it a little different. I assume that you would be the best choice to distract her. But if it is not to be you, then I guess it makes more sense that I distract her. Like, Varu, you're wonderful with words. You really are. You've got a beautiful way, a lovely charm about you. But, I feel like you might be better suited, fighting the monster.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to act like I'm thrilled to have that as my option, but you're right.
Why not we start heading there? Perhaps it will become more apparent when we're there. Maybe she will, take an interest in yourself or something. Maybe something will happen when we're there, and then it becomes very clear as to who distracts whom, then who fights monster, and but you're not fighting on your own. You've got, our new lovely, wonderful friend here. I'm assuming that you are up for fighting this monster as well, no?
It's not really something that I'll do it for my lady, but...
Well, maybe in that case, I think we just head there. We head there, we see what we're up against, and then perhaps there is a way of getting through to her.
Do you want me to lead you to the lady or lead you to the creature?
So, how far apart are these two from one another?
She gets out a map, and you can see that she points to one that looks like a little kind of glade. And she goes, "Okay, so Arduenne is here," and then she traces her finger, kind of like maybe a couple of inches across the map, and points and says, "This is where the creature is nested." It's not very obvious what kind of distance.
Well, I think that actually complicates things a little bit more. Because I'm not comfortable with how it looks at Rook. We've already been split up from one friend. I do not want us to be split up as well. What if when one of us is with the monster it goes bad, or what if it goes bad with Andy? Well, how would we be able to help one another? We should be together, no?
I leave this choice to you.
Okay.
You might have a chance against the creature without distracting Arduenne.
From what you have said, I think that is maybe not... You have seen this creature before. You would know... Would you know by looking at it if maybe Arduenne has actually been distracted? Do you think that perhaps if you and Farouk go towards the creature and I go to Arduenne, then when you're watching the creature, it might become obvious as to when Arduenne is distracted, and that gives you the best opportunity? Or I go to the creature, not to the creature. No, I'm not going to the creature. I go to Arduenne, and if all goes well, I will try my hardest to send a message to you, Varuk. Let you know that it's working, you know, go kill the creature. Or let you know, it's gone really badly. There's more rage in the creature.
Yeah,
Just
run.
run.
Sure.
I think that's more likely going to happen. Like, you know, oh, she's got more rage. I found it. Let's run. Okay. If we do that, you know, recently I've become so much better at understanding maps and where I'm going. It's weird. I don't know why, but I think that perhaps I could go to that point there to Arduenne and yes,
The heart will guide you. Don't worry.
of course the heart. Any tips for speaking to Arduenne?
Tell the truth.
Oh, I'm very honest. I mean, like, it's probably why I have so many injuries. I'm a little bit too honest sometimes. But, you know, yes, okay, I'll go there. Tell truth.
However, that advice is to not anger her. However, distraction can take many forms, so I leave it up to you whether you want to use that or not as distraction.
I mean, yes, like, there's a lot of way of distracting things, you know. There's the route of, like, you know, setting fireworks off and being like, oh, look at that. That's more a visual, though. I mean, there's distracting by, you know, a little bit of flirting. But from what I have heard of this Arduenne and from meeting her sister, I feel that distraction, I feel like honesty is more better. To go in, to intrigue her, to speak with her, to tell her everything that is happening, to work with her. That may actually... Is she aware of this monster that's been created from her rage?
I can't say. I mean, she doesn't really talk to me, so she doesn't seem to... She's just a shell of who she once was.
Well, perhaps I could remind her. Bring her back. I will head there. You seem rather knowledgeable about a lot of things. You don't happen to know much about potions, do you?
But I've seen potions before, and I know of their use. Why?
She takes out the one that that her buddy gave her. She's gonna be like, "Do you ever see one like this before? You don't know what it does, no?"
Let's see. Let's see if she does. Let's get a stat sheet up. Okay, I can't find a stat sheet, but we'll just roll anyway. Look it up. Oh yes. Oh yes. No, yeah, I know what this is.
What is it?
Oh. This is a draft that will get rid of fatigue.
Oh, that's really useful. I mean, I wish I knew that a few days ago.
Did you not ask the person who gave it to you?
The person that gave it to us was a polar bear. So I did not. You know, maybe I should have. Does Annalise still have a point of exhaustion?
I don't know. Are you keeping track of that?
Well, she had one at the end of last time, but I don't actually fully understand.
You get rid of one after every long rest.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's why
I thought you had three. You had three.
I wrote it down
to start with.
time. Let me just quickly go back to the last day. I was keeping track of it, and then you told me that I got rid of. Let's see, Annalise. No, one. She had 1 point of exhaustion left.
Okay, well then you don't have any exhaustion then.
Which makes sense because she has had like 2 full long rests, and then she's just had another one. So cool. Right, okay. I guess it's time.
How many long rests did you have? I thought you had one in the tiny hut outside the goblins.
So we've got exhaustion. 3 points of exhaustion for Annelisse and 1 for Rook.
Mm-hmm.
That was at the start, and then there was so that was on day 4. Then we had another long rest on day 5.
When?
I don't know. I've just got days written down.
Okay.
It's a little bit all over
Sure.
the place. I'm sorry. I've got like a tally basically just next to both our names.
That's fine.
Just from what you
Yeah,
said,
I thought you
she still had one left.
Yeah, well, I thought you had 3 points of exhaustion. You got rid of 1 by staying in your tiny hut. Then you rescued the stag, or Belladolfi, as we now know. And then you followed Belladolfi up to the cave, and you were fighting with 2 points of exhaustion there. And then you went through the portal, so I'm not entirely sure where you got the other long rest.
Let me just 1 second. I can find the page. I've just lost the page that I was on.
You might have got rid of it another way. So
I don't know.
did you take one of those potions?
Speed is half. Here we go. Right. Sorry. So that's 2 points, 3 points. Last one we've got. Sorry, I'm just trying to read this. Must destroy these undying defilers. Dagger, bowl.
It doesn't matter. Just
No. I think I did. I must have 2. I've got written down here Annelisse 1, Farouk 0, and on this side I've got Annelisse 2, Farouk 0. So I don't know where that other one disappeared from.
Yeah, unless did you
did.
take the
No.
did you take the potion? No, okay.
I don't think it did.
So yeah, so currently after that long rest, you have 1
I
point.
should have 1. Like memory serves, I
Yes.
should have 1. I don't know why it's written down as only 1 there, but I should still have 1. So I will take the potion. So she flips open the lid of the potion and she drinks it.
Okay, you drink the polar bear potion and you get relieved of 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay. And you turn into a polar bear.
You turn into a polar
Damn it!
Belladolfi's like, I told you I didn't know much about potions.
It was a really bad roll I had. I just wanted to impress you. Okay. Well, Farouk, until we meet again, stay safe.
You too. Right.
Really, you're not going to give me a hug? Come on.
Yeah, just the, yeah. Be
So
careful.
like wrap our arms around him,
Yeah,
just like,
he'll
you know,
hug me
that sort of
back.
like kid way. Right, okay. See you soon. Don't you go disappearing as well. I can't lose both you and Galena, okay?
I'll be fine.
Okay.
Farouk heads off with his big flaming greatsword.
This has never been well.
No, it's just I don't know how to turn it off.
I haven't slept in days.
I can't put it down.
It's fire. And Annelisse will take out the map. And she'll start wandering off in that general direction.
Okay. Yes, general direction. Okay. So, you follow the, directions that Belladolfi gave you, and you head towards a little grove, just nestled between kind of 2 large rocks that make up the base of the mountain. And as you enter this grove, a figure emerges from behind the trunk of a nearby willow tree. And then beside the figure, you see 2 very large living wolves that walk with her and lay down and rest. She is a fae, but she has 6 arms. And 2 of the 6 arms wield longbows and quivers of arrows. As she sees you, she starts to draw the arrows from the quivers.
No, Faith, don't shoot, please. I'm here to help you.
Who are you?
My name is Annelisse. I came to. I'm trying to help you and your sisters. I have something of yours here. Look, and she holds up the heart.
Okay, do a charisma check. Do a persuasion check.
Persuasion. For all the okay. Persuasion. Okay. 10, so 18, 28, 29.
What brings you to my fane?
I am on a quest to bring yourself and your 3 sisters back from this curse, from this separation, from this thing that Draco did to you.
She lowers her. She replaces the arrows back in the quivers, and she starts to walk towards you. Yeah, she's a very stern-looking but very beautiful-looking Fey woman. Her clothing is very much that of a hunter, leathers and furs. As she walks towards you, the wolves don't seem to move, though. We're going to change the scene.
Okay. You should be like rushing through the notes trying to find the name.
Farouk and Belladolfi make their way into a thick part of the woods at the base of the mountain. And they end up going through a tunnel of twisted, kind of choked thorns. It's very narrow, and all the thorns are sitting on very kind of black vines until they get to a point and Belladolfi stops Varuk. And they can Varuk looks and he can see a mass, almost like a humanoid shape that seems to just be wrapped in these black vines with very sharp thorns, almost completely covering it, apart from what you can discern as like a face. Only the eyes and part of the nose are visible, and parts that you could almost maybe tell are the creature's skin. As he's stopped, Belladolfi will tell him to just stand and wait as they look upon the creature. Then all of a sudden the creature shifts and moves. And Belladolfi goes, Arduenne is distracted. I'll let you decide what you want Varuk to do.
Varuk will... I mean, that was the idea. As soon as she's distracted, start attacking the creature. So he's going to go for it. He's just going to, going to attack.
Okay, cool. Roll initiative.
Sheet. Which one says sheet? There we go. Okay, initiative. I rolled is that a 9 or a 6? That's a 9 plus 2 is 11.
11, okay. 11 for Varuk. And I'm going to roll some initiative here. D&D Beyond. Well, what's Varuk's dex?
14 for a +2.
Okay. And the last one. Okay. Okay, so Varuk will get a... I'm going to let Varuk get a shot off. Or whatever he wants to do.
He's going to go straight in with a sword.
Okay, so as I'll describe kind of what he's seeing as he's like charging towards this thing. So as he's charging towards it, he sees that it's like some sort of humanoid that is, like I said, completely wrapped in thorny vines, and it seems to be almost like suspended within this kind of thorny tunnel that you're in. What do you want to do?
So, does it look like a person trapped there, or does it look like a monster?
No, it looks like a monster.
Okay, right.
Yeah, no,
I want to clarify that because it was just something. There was just somebody.
So when I say humanoid, it looks like it has 2 arms, 2 legs, and a head.
Right. So it doesn't look like somebody's trapped there and he's just about to go and murder.
No,
something.
it looks
right,
freaking disgusting. Yeah.
Okay, he's gonna hit it with a sword. Okay, so he's gonna hit with a sword.
Okay.
Can you see that?
Is it 20?
That is a 20.
Well done.
Actual 20 for Varuk. It's Varuk's first 20.
Well, yeah, get them in before they change crits.
Right.
I don't think they're changing.
This is where things. Sorry.
Crits. That's a good point, actually. Are they going to change psychic crits for? That's difficult to say, also.
Sorry. So this is where things get a little bit complicated. I just need to remind. I need you to remind me, because I wrote it down, and it's going to take me forever. So that sword that you gave him.
Yeah, the flame tongue.
It does an extra 2d6 fire damage, correct?
Yes.
Right. So the normal damage will be 1d8 plus 3, so double the dice.
Yes.
Okay, so that is 3.
Also, yeah, you double the fire damage as well. So.
Okay, so that's 8 normal damage. Didn't roll well. And then double the fire damage. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 8 normal, 13 fire damage.
Okay.
Does he just get the 1 attack off? Or does he get
No,
his
it's
round?
a round. No, he's got a round. Yeah, he's got movement and his round, yeah.
Extra attack, I rolled a 17 to hit plus 7.
That hits? Yeah, sorry, that was sorry, say that again.
17 plus 7 to hit.
Right, okay, I thought you said 7. Yeah, no, that hits.
So that is 1, 2, 3, 4 points of normal damage and 6 points of fire damage.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Okay, 1. And that's all he's going to do. Actually, he's going to stay there.
Okay. Okay, so I'm going to say top of the round now. With this thing, as Varuk comes and starts hacking away with his big flamey sword, 2 kind of two black vines covered in thorns like sprout from the ground, and they animate and start kind of writhing. I was about to say thriving then, writhing. And then it's going to oh, actually, hang on, can it hang on, let me just read this, because I'm like, is this an action? Now it can't attack. I think oh, okay, right. Sure. So it's doing that, and then it's going to attack Varuk with its thorny vine, not the ones that sprout out from the ground. It's a 15 for the first attack.
That's a miss.
Which misses. The next is a 10.
That's a miss.
Which misses. Okay. We're going to change the scene.
Well, see, it was your sister Aronia. She suggested that I come to you. After freeing her from the hell, she is weak, very weak, but getting better.
What relationship do you have with Drago?
Well, I've met Drago once, and she is not what I expected.
What do you mean she's not what you expected?
I don't know. Well, I met her. I expected her to, try to kill me. She knew what I was doing. She knew I was trying to bring you all back. I know that she is trying to trick me. I know that she is maybe watching. I do not have any love for her, if that's what you are asking. I came here looking for a different vampire, looking to kill someone else. And then I met many people, some who would talk about this legend of these 4 sisters, of a time when things were better for all. Until Draco betrayed them. There seem to be some that don't remember yourself or your sisters. There's others that have allowed it to seep into legend. And there's some that want you back more than anything else. They made the better case, so here I am, trying to bring you all back.
There's no way Drago, if you've walked Stein Horror, there's no way Drago does not know of your presence.
Like I said, I met Draco. And she knows what I'm doing.
Why?
She warned me against it. Sorry, what did you say?
Why did she not try to stop you?
I do not know. It is confusing.
Do a persuasion check. You're gonna have a +2 bonus to it.
Okay. Sorry. Might need that bonus because I rolled a 4. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17.
Yeah, I have a +11.
Okay. We're gonna change the scene again. Okay, so Varuk is going to is up first.
Okay. He will go.
Well,
with
he's up
his,
next. Sorry, not up first. He's up next.
Go with his sword. So okay, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
So that is 6 points of normal damage for the pen. And 5 points of fire damage for the first attack. And then second attack. Rolled the same again, rolled an 11 plus 7.
Yep.
18.
18 hits, yep.
6, 7, 8, 9 points of normal damage, and then 5, 6, 7, 8 points of fire damage. That is the end of his turn.
Okay. Belladolfi's going to have a little go. She's going to cast. Oops.
So I love that. Like, Philadelphia's. Oh, we have a little go as well.
She's gonna have a little. She's gonna have a little. Have a wee go. She's gonna have a wee go.
There we go.
Let's see what spells that she has. You know what? She's going to come up and this is more effective with a mace, so she's going to come up and with a 9 doesn't hit.
Gonna mace him good.
Gonna mace you good. So she gets her mace up, and yeah, she looks so you're all in combat with this thing now. There are 2 vines as well that are adjacent to the pair of you. So it's going to use its vines. It rolls a natural 1 against Varuk for its first attack. Its second attack is an 18 though.
Against Varuk.
Against Varuk.
Meets it, beats it.
Ooh, nice for this thing. Not for you, or not for Varuk. Since he's a sidekick, I don't know. I'm assuming you like him.
I do. I'm fond of him, yeah.
Okay. Wait, hang on. What? So he takes 15 slashing damage from the vines, and he is now grappled.
Sorry, doing maths in my head because I can't deduct on the sheet. Got it. Great. That's great.
Yeah. And then he's and then the other 2 vines that are there are going to attack Belladolfi.
Great.
16.
Before they attack her,
Uh-huh.
how close is she to Varuk?
I would say they were both in combat with this thing, so right next to them.
Okay, cool. I'm going to impose disadvantage on the attack roll.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to impose disadvantage from his defender roll because the only thing it says, as long as he can see the creature, is not attacking the psychic, and they are within 5 feet of one another.
Yeah, still hits, unfortunately.
Damn.
Still hits, and then she is also grappled. So now Varuk and Belladolfi are restrained by these thick black thorny vines.
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's so now it's Varuk's up. So if he wants, depending on what he wants to do, if he wants to get out of the grapple, he's gonna have to make a strength check.
Okay. So he will make a strength check. So strength is +3.
Did you get a 20?
Yeah. I was trying to lift up and away. I'm like, see, look, it's actually a 20 again. So 23. And if that doesn't work, then he's going to be there till the end.
So he breaks out.
That's his whole turn, isn't it? To break out.
That was his action. So he still has bonus action movement.
Okay, question. So bonus action, he can't really do any attacking because his extra attack and everything is all based on first action being attack.
Yes.
Is it possible bonus action? I don't know if this is to try and like pull her out of the vines or anything. Is that a possibility, or is that still
It's still an action? Yeah. Even the help action is an action. You know.
That'll be him then. He will
shout words of encouragement.
Hey, you could do it. Sorry, I can't do it, Rick. Hey, you could do it. He's turning into a bear.
I'm a bear.
I'm a bear.
I'm a bear.
So yeah, that's what it's gonna do.
Yeah. Okay. So it's then she's gonna see if she can break out. See if she can break free. Oh wow, she does. Rolls a 15 with a +0.
Damn.
Nice. She.
Spirit, he's like, damn.
To this benefit. Okay, she can't really do too much. Ooh, what does she have actually? She has. No, nothing that is a bonus action. Oh, actually, she might do.
No healing word or anything, no?
No, she doesn't have a healing word. Oh no, she has spiritual weapon. There we go. So she makes a spell attack. Whoops.
We're trying not to make Rook feel inferior.
Yeah. So
Everybody's special weapon seems to just be a little bit better than his.
Yeah. So her let's say her spiritual weapon is like a stag that flies down. And it's going to make a. How do I make a ranged spell attack on D&D Beyond? Come on. I guess I'll just have to do it like this. I guess it's wisdom. Okay, so she misses with her spiritual weapon, but now there's a spiritual weapon there.
Woo.
It's now this thing's turn. It's going to make all of its attacks. First attack against Varuk, 13 to hit, misses.
Miss.
Next attack, 16,
Miss.
misses. Against Belladolfi, 27 though.
If it's attacking her, can I disadvantage it?
Yeah. Okay. Sure.
This is a new round, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he got himself out of it last time, so it's a new round.
Yes.
So can he put a disadvantage on that?
Yeah. Still hits, unfortunately.
Disadvantage? Oh well.
So they rolled 27 twice. And the other one can't do anything, it's grappled. Okay, it's now Varuk who's up.
He's gonna swordy sword. Let's
So
go.
this thing, before Varuk attacks, is going to use its reaction.
Okay.
And as Varuk swings back his fiery sword, he sees the face of Annelisse. But Annelisse is completely very pale complexion, and Annelisse looks at Varuk with red eyes and elongated canines. As she looks at he looks at vampire Annelisse, I want Varuk to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I rolled a 6. I don't know what his plus is, so let me just double check. Wisdom. Oh, it's a +1, so it's a 7.
It's a 7? Okay. Varuk is now frightened. So that means he has disadvantage on ability checks, and he can't move closer out of fear. He can attack, but he's gonna have a disadvantage.
Oh, I thought that meant he had to lose all of his movement to go away from it every time.
A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is in line of sight, which it is, and the creature can't willingly move closer. Doesn't have to move away, just can't move closer.
Okay. Cool. Great. Oh, it's his turn.
Yeah.
How close is he to it?
Well, he was in combat anyway with it, so
Gonna hit with his sword.
And it's static.
Disadvantage.
sure.
First roll's a 3. Second roll's a 16, so 3 plus 7 is 10.
10 misses.
Extra attack.
Extra attack.
First roll's 16. Second roll's an 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
15. Oh, actually. No, 15 just misses.
That is the end of his turn. I'm just going to pick up my dice. I didn't think it was going to actually go flying.
Okay. I'm going to change the scene. How do I know I can trust you?
Well, you don't. You don't know me. And I don't know you. But I have walked here to you by myself. I have put myself in a very vulnerable position. You could kill me if you needed to. So I hope that by showing you that I am here, I don't have any weapons out. I'm trying to help you. Your sister, Aronia, she told me to come to you. I found her in her vein. I got her heart. I brought her back. She was in this horrendous place, and I brought her back, and she's now healing and getting better. I need you to trust me.
Okay, do a persuasion or deception, whichever's true.
I'm not lying.
No, it's up to you. I'm just I don't know whether you are being genuine or not. But yeah, persuasion or deception.
Persuasion then, because she is
Penalty of -2.
-2. Okay.
Yeah, because Brooke's getting his ass kicked.
Oh. Damn it. Rolled a 4. -2 is 2. Plus 11 is 14. No, 11, 13. Sorry, it's a lot of maths. 13.
You keep mentioning my sister. You have to be more convincing than that if you want me to trust you. We'll change the scene again.
I need to take notes. I keep forgetting where we're at with the conversation. Okay.
Oh, well, sorry for making it a dynamic, cool scene. Sorry you have to make notes, Robin. Anyway, it's Belladolfi's turn. She's going to bonus action hit it with a spiritual weapon as the celestial stag batters into this thorny creature. Does a little bit of damage. Her main attack, she's going to how hurts Varuk?
He's 37 out of 52.
37 out of 52. Okay, she's going to use Cure Wounds. Take 5 healing, not a lot, but she rolled a 1. But
yeah.
Okay, it's now this thing's turn. Okay, its first attack against Varuk is a 12.
Miss.
Next one is a 21.
Hit.
He takes 22 damage.
Jesus.
And then it's going to attack
Varuk is
Belladolfi.
bloody.
He's also grappled.
He's grappled now.
Got it.
That's
Belladolfi's not, though. It's now Varuk's turn.
Okay, he is going to use his action to try and get out of the grapple. So that is...
Also, he's frightened. So
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah. Ability checks. You said ability checks and attack rolls?
Yes.
This is a saving throw and ability check.
It's not saving throw.
Oh, I thought it was a
Strength
strength
check.
save you had to make.
Is it strength save?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, actually, I've confused myself there, actually. Oh, no, I guess it would. No, yeah, I guess it would be. Was it strength check? Grappled.
Because if it's a strength check, couldn't he then roll like
Yeah, so strength check.
athletics to get out if it's a check
No,
or not?
no. You,
Okay,
yeah,
okay, so
yeah,
it's
you
just-
could- it's
okay.
just straight strength.
That's fine.
Or is it safe? Yeah. I don't know. I'm going to have to look at that later. Yeah, that's just got a complete... I thought I did know that, but never mind. We'll check it later.
15 with disadvantage.
15. Yeah, he breaks out.
Bonus action.
Bonus action.
He is going to second wind. Warrior can use bonus action 1d10 plus its level. Where's d10? Plus d10. That's a 6. And we are level 7, yeah? 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
So 13 points of healing. That's just great. Okay, that's him.
Okay, it's Belladolfi's turn now. She's going to... she's right in the... She's right... She can't really move, otherwise she's going to get hammered. So she's going to attack first with a mace. That was crap. Then she's going to attack again. She's going to attack again with a spiritual weapon. That does hit though. Does a bit of damage. It's now this thing's turn again. By the way, the vines that it's hitting you with look like they can be attacked as well.
Okay, right.
Yeah, because they've come out of the ground. They're not attached to it. So the first attack misses Varuk. The second attack misses Varuk. Third attack hits Belladolfi.
Can I disadvantage if he's hitting her?
Sure. Still hits Belladolfi.
Okay.
And it's now grappled. The fourth one goes for Varuk because it's already grappled. Misses. So 3 of them, 3 of the vines miss Varuk. And it's Varuk's turn now.
Right, he's going to take out his huge sword and he is going to hit with disadvantage. I've forgotten. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 hits.
19 hits.
Am right. That's 8, 9, 10, 11 points of normal damage. Hold on. Let's add that first. And then 5, 6, 7, 8 points of fire damage. And then second attack with disadvantage is and that 20 or 12. So it's 12 plus 7, so 7, 8, 19.
19. Yep.
Yeah. Would have been a nat 20, though that would have been nice. 5, 6, 7, 8 points of normal damage and 5 points of fire damage.
Okay, as Varuk kind of snaps out, he already snapped out of his frightened state, and he sees the creature once again covered in these black thorn vines. He raises his flame sword and strikes where the heart of this creature would be. And it recoils and starts screeching as it shifts and moves. I'm gonna change the scene again.
You said that I need to do better. Fine. I spoke to those who admire you, who look up to you, who do not know much about you, but they know you as their mother. I spoke with those that have received your gift. The wolves had a tapestry upon the wall depicting you. I can see now it was definitely you. It was a beautiful, beautiful tapestry displaying your beauty, surrounded by wolves. It looks like, and she kind of moves her sleeve up, looks like I too have received this gift, although I have been told that what once was a gift is now seen as a curse. These wolves, they admired you. They speak to you, they light candles for you, they worship you, calling you their mother. When I said that I want to help you and bring you back, they said that you had spoken to them. don't know if that's possible or not, but they said they were spoken to by you, that you said that I would come and that I would help them. They gave me this, your heart, when I said that I would bring it to you. And I am here. I keep my word. This belongs to you. You must trust me. Because together, we can bring back your other 2 sisters. And the 4 of you can restore these lands to what they once were. We can destroy those who have banished you to this place, who have turned your name into dirt, but try to remove your presence, your very existence. You can trust me.
As you're talking, the heart of the field in your hand starts emanating this red light. And as you were talking about the werewolves, and you showed your wound, she had the fire in her eyes died, and her expression softens a lot. Do me a persuasion or deception, whichever's true.
Persuasion.
Yeah, with a plus 5 bonus.
20, 30, 31, 36.
36.
With a nat 20,
That's right, yeah.
a plus 11, and a plus 5. That's
Nice.
36. That's the best I can do. Being very genuine.
As she walks over to you as you're speaking about her children, and you can see her mouth the words, "my children," and her eyes that were full of hate and fire. As you bring out the heart, she didn't look at it, and then as your speech started talking about her sisters, and you say you brought this, and the light starts radiating from the heart, and she walks closer, and the closer she gets to it, the more it radiates and pulsates until the light from it fills her eyes. And you just keep talking as she's approaching and approaching. Baruch, as he continues his assault, notices that this creature is recoiling, withering, getting smaller. The vines that are holding on to Belladolfi let go, and they start to writhe and wither and start to turn to dust. They get smaller and smaller, almost shedding their thorns and their exoskeleton, until Belladolfi is completely free. And this thing, as it writhes in pain and screams, gets smaller and smaller and quieter. And with Annelisse and Arduenne touches the heart. And then light penetrates Arduenne, and the heart disappears. And then you suddenly see before you someone very similar to who you were talking to before, but with a completely different look in her eye. And she turns around and looks to you, and the wolves that looked defeated and dejected, laying down, are now up and at her side, and she turns to them and pets them lovingly. And then she looks to you. And I think that's where we'll take a break. Thank you for joining us so far, everybody. We're going to take a quick 5-10 minute break, and we'll be back, and we'll see what Arduenne and Annelisse get chatting about. Okay.
Woo.
Right. See you soon, folks.
Bye.
Hello and welcome back. Before the break, Annelisse and Varuk managed to distract Arduenne, the sister of the mother of the mountains. One of the Fae sisters managed to distract her manifestation of anger, and once again reunite her with the heart, making her whole again. So Annelisse, what do you want to do? Actually, Varuk is still a little ways away from you.
So she's I guess in that case she'll just be like, well, my companion and well, your friends. Well, what was the name of the?
Belladolfi.
Bella. Say it again.
Belladolfi.
And your friend Belladolfi, they're nearby. I could send word. They could come here and meet us.
Oh, yes. Yes, of course.
One moment. So sending to Brooke. Brooke, it is me, Annelisse. They everything has gone well here. You can you and Belladolfi can both come meet us here. We will wait for you. I hope it all went well with yourself. You can reply to this message. Bye.
You hear a reply. Yeah, we'll be there in 2 seconds. Ah! As
Only had a minute.
as you wait for a little while, eventually Varuk appears. But Belladolfi, obviously having her full shape changer abilities back once again, is transformed into a magnificently large white elk, and Varuk is holding on for dear life as it gallops into view.
I bet they are.
Yep, here we are. How'd you do? And he kind of looks at Arduenne, who now still looks very like she looks a very deadly figure, and she still has a smile on her face as she pats her wolves. She looks back to you, my friends. Thank you for helping me return. However, I need to know everything.
I will tell you everything. There is nothing I will leave out.
Okay, so you Phil, is there anything you do want to leave out?
Maybe that Annelisse found Draco rather hot. Let's leave that out. Let's not mention that.
Yeah,
let's
probably
just,
a good idea.
Let's sweep that away and pretend that she wasn't a little bit in awe. So we're gonna not mention that. Everything else we're just gonna, mention, portal, blood, all of it.
Well, if Aronia is also back, then I think we should convene and strategize our next steps. And I definitely have a few stern words for Lady Drago.
Well,
What of my other 2 sisters?
they, to me, a mystery. I do not know. Aronia is who, sent me over here to the mountains, had a bit of an idea.
That's okay. Well, we best
Yeah,
go
but cool,
see. Best go see Aronia. Come.
Of course. Whereabout was? I'm actually trying to remember. Where was Aronia again?
Aronia's fane was the fields outside Saint Sebastian. But before you can say much, she offers you her hand. Varuk takes one.
Okay, sure. And so he puts her hand out and takes her hand.
And you are transported. And you are in a familiar temple cave. You are back in Arethusia's enclave. This is the place where, Kalina was taken. It's been so long since I've been back here.
Wait. That was impressive.
Well, yes, so this is how we get around.
Forgive me, my lady. Forgive me. I need to do something. My friend, she was taken. She was traveling back here. I need to know if she is safe. One moment. Varuk's great company. He'll keep you company. And she kind of like moves a little bit away.
Yeah.
And she's gonna cast sending and just be like, Kalinda, I'm back. I'm back near Saint Sebastian. Are you far? Do you know where you are? That was a lot of questions. It's Annelisse, by the way.
You wait a little bit, and you do get a response. Annelisse, I'm in Saint Sebastian, and I'm well, actually. But I think you should. I don't know what you're up to, but I was hoping you were going to come here and meet me.
Annelisse is going to head back to the sisters in Varuk. Be like, Arduenne, Aonia.
Yeah, Aronia is there. Aronia, as you come round, Aronia and the nymph that looks after this place arrive as if they've just arrived.
I'm sure that you have much to catch up on as well. If you do not mind, I just need to fetch my friend. She is in Saint Sebastian's, the town. It's been a very long time since you have been here. It's maybe different from what you remember, but I just need to go grab her, and I will bring her here, and we can maybe all make a plan for the next stage. Is that okay?
As you talk, Aronia and Arduenne have a very a very subtle but touching kind of reunion. Both very stoic. Arduenne more so than Aronia, and Aronia has a big smile on her face. Although my sister is, I'm sure, keen to get going and moving forward, making plans. She does need to recover. It's taken me a while to recover. I'm only just starting to feel my full strength. And she is she seems to like radiate like sunshine, and she's almost, or like clothing is almost in like bloom as well. Of course, if you go and see your friend, I can take you to my fane. It is just outside of Saint Sebastian.
Of course, my lady. It is truly wonderful and beautiful to see you both together. Perhaps soon there will be 4 of you.
Well, then it's the plan. Then we can bring Stein Horror back to, take it out from under this shadow that lingers over it. I have walked along the fields, and it saddens me.
It will be back to its former glory before long. It's been a very long time.
Arduenne kind of looking a little bit stern, a little bit impatient, and she's like, before you leave, Annelisse, wasn't it?
Yes.
I have a few things for you.
Oh,
Gifts. She takes out of a hunting pouch 3 bottles. These will greatly heal your wounds. And you can, if you so wish to take them, you can add 3 superior potions of healing into your inventory. And you can also, I would be honoured, as you are quite clearly a warrior. And of course your friend is too, and she like motions to Varuk. Maybe one of you can have use for this, and she takes out her quiver and hands it to you. One of the quivers.
My lady, this is too much. You do not need to give us gifts for this. We want to bring you back.
Well, you have brought me
Do not
back.
seek rewards.
You have given me back the gift of life. It was the least I could do.
Well, how about I say that we borrow these gifts, and once everyone is back, what has not been used will be returned. My lady, thank you.
Very well. So I'll send you over this the stats for this, but it's called the Quiver of the Ceaseless Hunt. The quiver is adorned with intricately stitched depictions of the Great Hunt, blessed by Arduenne, and it's filled with magical arrows. So basically, every arrow that you pull out of this is a +1 arrow and counts as a magical weapon.
Yeah, and we've taken that.
Yeah, and it gets better. So the first time a creature gets hit with an arrow pulled from the quiver is mystically marked, meaning it casts Hunter's Mark on it.
Hunter's Mark. Nice.
There is one other gift that you may not have wanted to receive, and I just want to check. And she touches your arm. This gift was not meant to be this way. My children have suffered for many, many years. What was once a gift has now become a curse. No one should have this forced upon them. I have the power to take it from you, if you so wish.
Kind of looks over to Varuk. What do you think, Varuk?
I mean, I like dogs as much as anyone, but I'm not.
I could hurt someone.
Yeah, I mean, is this even really a? You kind of side eyes Arduenne. He kind of goes, "Is this even a decision, Annelisse?" Or
I just the connection I made with your children. It was no. I understand that at one point this was a gift, but just now it is not. I could hurt someone I love, someone I care about, or just anyone with this and not know it. Please take it back.
very well. She touches your arm and the wound where the werewolf bit you. Tavian, where he bit you. Well, I can't remember who it was to bit you. One of the werewolves who bit you. The wound starts to heal, and she draws out this silvery mist that comes out the pores of your skin and returns into her hand, and she opens a hunting pouch and pours it in.
Thank you, my lady.
I'm hoping to give everyone this choice.
Well, I know there's several people who definitely would appreciate this, but first, I think you should rest and regain your strength. I shall go to Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian's not Saint Sebastian himself. He's all right, but no, I will go to Saint Sebastian's, get my friends, and I'll give you time to rest.
Okay, well,
Yep.
Aroni will be like, yes, hold my hand if you ever need to travel between my fane, my sister's fane, and the Enclave. You'll need to enter one of them.
It's truly magical.
This is why we
Thank
made
you.
the Enclave, so we could speak. You take Aronia's hand, I assume, and
Yeah.
she whisks you off to her fane, and you're back in the beautiful field fane. And now there's beautiful gates that lead you out of the field onto the fields that are on the road to Saint Sebastian. Is there anything you'd like to do before you leave the fane or the Enclave?
Annelisse is really keen to just get to basically to return, because she thought Kalina was dead, so she kind of wants to skip return. But what she will do is say to Aronia,
Thank you for bringing me back here. If I need to speak to you, if I need you for something, do I have your permission to send you a message? I can speak to you like into your mind.
Of course.
If you are, yes.
I'm sure Arduenne would feel the same.
Thank you.
I mean, normally I just do it, but you know, I feel like I should ask you.
I appreciate you asking.
Of course.
So go find your friend and we shall start our plans. And I need to update my sister, even though some of the picture isn't completely clear to me either.
We'll see you very soon. I will not be leaving Saint Sebastian until I come back here, so I will be there if you need anything.
We'll see you soon.
She grabs the book, starts heading Saint Sebastian.
Okay.
She's gonna be like, Kalina is there. She's well. So we go see her now.
Good. Did she give you any other information, like how she escaped, for example?
No.
You
I
think-
just kind of thought that maybe, like, when I send those messages, you're very limited to what you can say in them. I thought if we're so close, we go there and we can see her.
I mean, I know she's a woman of few words, but yeah, you would have thought she'd want to, give you the details on how she got away from. I mean, Nasak and that Anya. I don't think they don't seem like easy people to get away from.
I don't think she escaped. I think that this is a trap. But I want to see her. I want to believe that she's there and she's okay and she's fine.
Yeah.
But I know that this is a trap, so we should go cautiously.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Not-
pretty good of Arduenne to send Mr. Snuffles back as well, right?
Mr. Snuffles!
He's there with you.
Oh yes, Mr. Snuffles! I don't know you're my. Oh, I love Mr. Snuffles.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, even though we almost forgot about him.
Never forget about Mr. Snuffles. Right, okay. Let's head and we're going to go see her. Okay. And she's like kind of like buzzing. She kind of just.
Yeah, so you're heading down the road. You get to a point in the road, and there is something like silver in the middle of the road. Looks like a helmet.
Okay. She starts to slowly approach the silver potential helmet.
Okay, So the potential helmet is, in fact, a helmet. So it's shiny, and there is... looks like a piece of parchment inside the helmet.
She picks up the piece of parchment and reads it.
Okay. It's a message, and it reads. I can send it to you as well if you want.
Okay, yes, yeah.
But for the sake of the stream, it says, "Your continual meddling in the affairs of this land and your ability to constantly cheat the death that snaps at your heels has attracted my curiosity and a measure of my respect. Let's the lot of us strike a bargain against a mutual enemy. This letter will serve as safe passage until we speak. And it's signed, Lancer Commandment, Strike Honor."
People got Mr. Snuffles from, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's the Strike Honor was the name of the knight with the silver hat, silver arm. That couldn't strike you.
Oh,
And then on the back there is a map from where you are to the encampment. It's just a short distance away.
Okay, well, this is good. And she puts it away into her bag. And she's like, Mimic, don't eat that. It's very important.
Blah,
Don't eat it.
blah.
She puts it in and heads over to the gate.
Heads over to...
The gate, sorry.
which gate?
Oh, sorry, I thought you said that this was on, like, the road before the gate, St. Sebastian, if I didn't mishear.
Oh, no. It's on the road to St. Sebastian.
Oh,
not the
right,
gate.
sorry, I got confused. Okay.
Yeah. Basically,
so
where you encountered them the first time.
So she'll carry on heading down towards St. Sebastian
Okay.
until she can see the gate, and then she'll stop.
Okay. So you head... Varuk will... he will question. He's like, do we go to the camp now, or are we going to take her up on an offer, or...
I want to get Kalina first.
Yeah, fair enough.
We get her first, and then we can head to the camp.
Yeah. Don't know if I trust them anyway.
Should I ask Kalina to come out? Just in case there is a trap. Or... No. We head in. We head until we can see the gates. If the gate is intact, if everything looks normal, then we should be all good. If it doesn't, then we can act.
Yeah, sure, it'll be fine.
So yep, they carry on walking until they can see the gate.
So you walk up to Saint Sebastian. Saint Sebastian has a very different vibe, even though it's very like the mists still cover the horizons of Steimhorod. You notice that there are people out, like tending the fields that there wasn't before. There are people removing all the death and decay of zombies, burning them. A bit of enthusiasm. People are milling around what was the Circle of Light, and it looks like they are either taking structures down or rebuilding new ones, filling them with other things, filling the stables once again with workhorses and other beasts of burden as well. And you can actually hear a bit of a ruckus. There are children playing once again outside the gates. And you are at the gates of St. Sebastian.
This is incredible. When we were here last, there was no children. That's what they had problems with. There was all older people. It's like Aronia's love has made the lambs and the people flourish. This is wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's head in.
Made a difference.
We're close enough now as well that I can do a slightly different spell. Cast message. She's just gonna be like, as you're walking down, she's like, Kalina, we are just at the gates. Whereabouts are you?
It's okay, I can come meet you.
Yes, come meet us.
So as you walk through the gates, the place is transformed. Saint Sebastian is completely transformed into a vibrant place with kind of just a new abundance of joy and energy. As people seem to be preparing for something. It's not just there's a lot more energy now. People seem to be preparing for some sort of festival or celebration. And as this
festival.
as you go through the streets that are now busy, eventually, as you're walking towards, you're on the main thoroughfare going through the town, you do catch sight of the raven-haired companion of yours, Kalina. Annelisse!
Annelisse is just going to do something she's never actually done before to Kalina, and she's going to run up and she's going to hug her. So she's just going to run straight up to her and just arms around her and just hug her and just be like, I thought you were dead. I thought you were gone.
She takes a while, but she then hugs you back, as she's usually quite a stoic person.
Yeah.
And as you look at her, she smiles, but she also looks very tired, almost gaunt.
Are you sure you are okay, Kalina? She says you were.
Well, I'll be fine. It's okay. I probably need to fill you both in on what happened, and I also haven't been overly honest with you either.
What happened to you?
Well, let's just say that the vampires were surprised, as I'm sure you will be too. Come, let's go somewhere. Let's go get a drink, and I can tell you.
Okay. And she takes her arm as they head over to the to the tavern. Kind of a little kind of a little bit almost reluctant to let her go. But also a bit cautious as she heads to the tavern.
As you take her hand, you do notice that her hands are slightly blackened at the fingertips. But she looks, knowing Kalina now, she looks happy and relieved as you go into the tavern.
She'll kind of turn her hand in hers and look. She won't say anything, but she's just going to make it obvious that she has seen and just carry on.
With that revelation, I think we'll end the session there.
No!
It's okay.
I finally got her back!
Wait 2 weeks to discover what happened.
No! Can we play again?
Can we play again? That's good. Well, I'm glad. It's nice when your players go no at the end of the session. Thank you everyone for joining us. Once again, yes, we will be out next week. We are going to go LARPing. If you want to keep up with our LARPing adventures, though, we update on our socials and we update everyone on our Discord as well. So make sure you head over there if you have any interest in that. But for this campaign, we're going to be back in 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. I don't know what the date is then. Do you have the date up?
I can get it up. It's just the 18th,
Be the 18th
of September, which will still be September.
Yes, will still be September. You've got plenty of time for September. So next week we are going to be away Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So probably no streams at all next week. Well, I will say there's no streams next week. But we'll be back the following week, and you can hear about all our adventures, and you can catch us on Sunday for the continuation of this game as well. Right, folks. See you later. Bye.
Bye.